This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Jaron Ennis here in Philadelphia. Jaron, it's good to see you. You seem very happy spirits here this week. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling phenomenal. Ready to rock and roll. Saturday night, we got put on a show, had some fun.
I caught you at a community event yesterday. You've got a lot of young children around Philadelphia, the area you're from. When you go to those events, how important is it for you to speak to them and try and give them the confidence and inspire them to be their own version of potentially reaching what you have and become the next generation of a boot tennis?
It's very important, to talk to the kids and get back to the kids, and even if it's just me talking to them on the side and things like that, even if they don't box, just motivating them to do their thing in whatever sport they do. So yeah, so it's always great to get back.
Do you feel like you get through to them when you're sat there talking to them?
I feel like I get through to them more when I'm talking to them like one on one instead of just in a whole crowd, And I talked to a few yesterday, and I was just telling them, a few things, just stay motivated, stay locked in, and everything gonna be okay.
On this fight on Saturday Night Boots, I know it's not necessarily the one you wanted those unifications, those big names, but it is business first now. But is this the side of boxing that frustrates you? The IBF haven't maybe just looked at it and thought he dealt with him in very comfortable fashion first time around. It's not a fight which we need to see again.
Definitely, a little frustrated, because, I definitely want the unifications, you want to be undisputed and things like that. But, at the end of the day, I got to handle what's in front of me. I fight my mandatory. And, after I get him out of the way, it's on to, bigger and better things.
The only way you can better your first fight with him is that stoppage. Are you adamant in your own mind, given your development since that Saturday night ends within the distance?
Most definitely, I'm making a big statement on Saturday night. I'm gonna go out there and have fun, put on a show. Get a knockout in the night. Not looking for it, but it's gonna come. And I'm a way better fighter than what I was when I fought him the first time. And like I said, it wasn't even more so what he was doing. It was just more so me not listening and just doing what I want. And at this time we're gonna stick to the game plan and whatever he think he gonna do, it's not gonna work.
The absolute best peak version of a boot tennis, how devastating of a performance could we see on Saturday?
We're going to see a nasty performance by me, a nasty knockout.
I know you don't look too far into the future, but there's always names being mentioned with yourself and just someone want to throw at you. I haven't seen any comments from yourself about Brian Norman Jr. when he turned down the fight. Can you just tell me what your thoughts and reflections were when he turned it down a few months ago?
Like I said, I don't be doing too much talking on the internet and all that stuff. While they was on our internet talking all crazy, doing this and doing that, I was actually in the background trying to make the fight happen. So, but at the end of the day, it was out of my hands, out of my control. I did my part. I don't know how you turn down almost, 1.7 million dollars, and you only made 100,000 your last fight. So he crazy. I would have took that in a heartbeat. I would have probably took 700,000 if I made 100,000 my last fight. So but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I did my best. I did my part. Hopefully, they try to spin a block this time, and whether it's him, Barrios, Stanionis, it don't matter who it is. One of them spin a block, and we get them, early next year.
Barrios fighting next weekend. You going to watch his fight, keep an eye on that one?
Nah. No, I watch boxing, but I don't watch boxing at the same time. Like, I watch who I want to watch.
What can you tell me about that offer as well? Because that one just went completely quiet. I don't think I've heard Eddie speak about it either.
Yeah, it's the same. All the offers went the same way. Everybody trying to we lowball them and things like that. But I don't know who they think I am. I'm not Floyd Mayweather. You're not gonna get no crazy type of money fighting me. So I don't know.
Have you been watching Oscar De La Hoya's Clapback Thursdays?
No, I don't even. No, I ain't.
So Oscar De La Hoya goes on social media every Thursday, and he likes to kind of take apart people within boxing. A lot of his jokes are aimed at your promoter Eddie Hearn, but he mentioned today a potential 5 versus 5 with Matchroom, and he pitted yourself against Vergil Ortiz. What would you make of a fight with Vergil Ortiz Jr.?
That's a great fight. I feel like everybody want to see that too. Even though we're in 2 different weight classes, but that's a great fight. And hopefully we can make that happen real soon.
A step up to 154 you'd take instead of, say, unification if the fight was there for you?
Whatever comes, first. Whatever offer is the best for me.
I mean, Ryan Garcia has also been mentioned as well in a similar type of category. Is that one? I know you've just laughed there. You don't really see it happening.
I mean, I doubt that. That's probably. I don't know. It's a possibility it could happen. So I I don't know. I really don't care. Like with me, I really want to fight the best. So whoever they put in front of me, we like you line them up, we knocking them down, basically.
There's one man I want to talk about, and I know you're fed up of talking about him, but something I just want to pull up that I found that he said, obviously that's Terence Crawford. He was asked about fighting yourself, and he said that he doesn't feel like that necessarily you've done enough so far in your career. He had to wait a very long time till he found himself in the limelight, getting the shine that he's getting now. If that's the reason as to why he doesn't feel like a fight with you makes sense, do you understand that or do you disagree?
I mean, he for other fighters that didn't have nothing for real. He for David Evanesian too, as well. It's like so it don't make sense at the end of the day. None of that stuff makes sense. You know, like I said, I understand that he had a point where he could fight whoever he want and pick whoever he want, but you gotta. Like, that's why I be tired of answering the questions, like, cause everybody mixing up people words and things like that. You know, he already said he didn't want to fight. I said I wanted to fight. You know, I'm just waiting. You know, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, so be it. You know, I really don't care no more at this point. You know, but I do want the fight to happen.
Just to ask you, what did you make of his performance against Madrimov?
Good fight.
If you fought that version, what happens?
Uh, me being me. You know, I'm gonna do what I want to whoever, regardless.
Boots, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.